invaded my mind and my body. But there's one thing to say it always keeps. It's
What is up, guys? Mr. Ninja Star 75 here today, and today we are going to be talking about the Buu Saga from Dragon Ball Z. After reading the Buu Saga manga, which was available at my library, I never realized until now how much I actually really do like this arc at heart. Like, sure, it is the most flawed arc in Dragon Ball Z, and despite Dragon Ball Z getting so much praise, it is like the least popular arc. But I'll admit, it's not the greatest in terms of like story, character development, etc. But it's enjoyable, and it has some great things in it, so that's why I decided to make this list. Top 7 best things from the Buu Saga. Also, I want to say something really quickly. This awesome Budokai Tenkaichi 3 Dragon Ball Super gameplay is courteous of Freezer AUT, who only has one subscriber, which is me. He needs some attention because he posts some really cool gameplay, so go subscribe to him. I'll have his channel linked in the description. But now on to number 7. Number 7, the animation. Now, I'm not the type of guy to fangirl over animation or, say, oh my gosh, the animation sucks. No, I don't nitpick like that. But I will admit, the Buu Saga had the best animation of any arc in Dragon Ball Z. Unlike the previous arcs, I don't think I saw that many derp moments from the animators, because this time, since this was their final arc, they wanted to end off with a bang. And now, after like so-and-so years of doing Dragon Ball Z, they finally figured out how to hire the right animators, and thus, this arc was animated beautifully. That Goku vs. Majin Vegeta fight was animated amazing, and that Super Saiyan 2 or 3 Goku vs. Kid Buu fight was also animated excellently. Now on to my number 6, the fights. The Buu Saga had some of the best fights in all of Dragon Ball Z. Some of them consist of Goku vs. Majin Vegeta, Goku vs. Kid Buu, Vegeta vs. Kid Buu, even Ultimate Gohan vs. Super Buu. Even though that battle was a little short, it was still great. I can name more: Gotenks vs. Super Buu, Vegito vs. Buuhan. And even though this battle was a little short and not as intense as the previous ones, Goten vs. Trunks at the World Tournament was also a pretty good battle as well. These battles were intense, other than the last one, but yeah, these battles were intense. They were heated. You wouldn't know who would have won. You would think Gotenks would win, right? But no, even no matter how hard Gotenks tried, Super Buu still got the upper hand. These battles were unpredictable. You never knew what was gonna happen. As I said earlier, its animation was excellent. Even every single battle that I just mentioned, it had some awesome moments, and the animation was on par and consistent. As awesome as all of these battles were, there is one battle that sticks out the most: Goku vs. Majin Vegeta. Not only has the series kind of been building up to this point, we haven't seen another Goku and Vegeta battle since the Saiyan Saga. Arguably one of the most even matches in all of Dragon Ball Z. Even if Goku was holding back, it didn't matter because this was an intense battle. It was so close. It was unpredictable who was gonna win. While Goku was stronger, he didn't show it. He was still hiding some potential. Super Saiyan 2 Goku vs. Super Saiyan 2 Majin Vegeta is just the best battle. I gotta be honest, my favorite battle in all of Dragon Ball Z. I'm being honest. So number 6 was the fights, but now on to number 5. Number 5, the concept of Super Saiyan 3. This form is so unique, being by the fact that it was actually very hard to achieve. The only people in the Buu Saga who were shown to achieve it were Goku and Gotenks. Goku was able to achieve it because he trained in Otherworld for like 7 years, and of course his body could handle it then because obviously he was dead. The only way Gotenks was able to handle it was because, as you saw, Gotenks is a fusion, and there is no way Goten or Trunks alone could do it. And this fusion is unique. Not only did it provide for an awesome transformation, but let's be real, the Super Saiyan 3 theme is awesome. I even use it for my intro for my videos. So what you're looking at is a transformation with an awesome background OST made by Bruce Faulconer. What you're also looking at is a transformation that's not that easy to achieve. In the Buu Saga, I will admit one bad thing about it. Everyone was going around with Super Saiyan. It's essentially a Super Saiyan bargain sale. But Super Saiyan 3 was not a Super Saiyan bargain sale. It was hard to achieve. It was one of a kind. It even put a little bit of strain on your body. And I just love the fact that it had limits and, you know, you had to use it right, otherwise your body could potentially explode. So my number 5 was Super Saiyan 3. But now on to number 4. Number 4, the voice acting. Well, I will certainly admit that right now the voice actors for Dragon Ball Z are at their prime. Before, you know, Battle of Gods and Resurrection F and all this amazing stuff, the Buu Saga was where the voice acting was at its best. Even though I love Sabbath's Piccolo, especially in Kai and Battle of Gods, I will admit, until the Buu Saga, his Piccolo sounded like a wrestler trying to sound tough. In the Buu Saga, he sounded a lot more calm and a lot more wiser rather than I kid you not, that's how he actually sounded. Let me play a clip.
Battle and mayhem. He's not a fighter like you.
See what I mean? Now here's a clip of Chris Sabat in the Buu Saga.
Look this way, so there's no use in flattering yourself, Bobbity.
I think it's pretty freaking obvious which one is better. It wasn't just Chris Sabat that improved. Let's talk about Sean Chemmel for a second. Before, his Goku sounded really corny with a Superman type of thing. Here, he actually sounded like an actual fighter. All his excitement But until Kai and Battle of Gods, I think this is where where Sean Chemmel was also at his prime in voice acting. For Goku, of course. And Kara Edwards as Videl and Goten and Laura Bailey as Trunks were a very nice welcome to the new world of Dragon Ball Z voice acting. Let's also talk about the Japanese voice actors. Masuko Nozawa did a very good job balancing her voices as Goku, Gohan, and Goten since it's the same voice actor voicing all of them. She did a great job pretty much outlining the differences, and you know, she did really good here. Even the freaking Ocean dub did an okay job with their Buu. That was one of the few voices I liked out of the Ocean dub, but we'll talk about that another day. So number 4 was the voice acting. But now on to number 3. Number 3, fusion. Fans for years have been doing like so many what if fusions, like let's say what would happen if Gogeta and Vegito fuse, what would happen if Gohan and Trunks fuse, all these what if fusions, and it's all started here in the Buu Saga. This is easily one of the best things the Buu Saga had brought us, because it created us a bunch of Dragon Ball fandom. Like, the concept of fusion is just so cool, like joining another person with another person to create a separate new person sounds retarded, but it's really cool. For example, Vegito shares the qualities of Vegeta and Goku, so it's not just as like in terms of power, it's also in terms of character. Vegito is an awesome character. I even use it for my profile pic. He has Vegeta's cockiness and yet Goku's playfulness at the same time. Out of all the picks on this list, yes, even number 2 and number 1, Fusion did the most to the Dragon Ball fandom. It created possibilities for just the fans to discuss like what a fusion between a character and another character would be like. And let's be real, every single one of us has tried to fuse with another person in real life. Don't lie about, all of us have tried it. Now on to number 2. Number 2, the development of Vegeta's character. Probably thinking to yourself, whoa, Mr. Ninja Star, this should be on the list, but isn't this placed a little too high? No, I think it's placed at the perfect spot. Number 2, because let me explain. Vegeta had the best development in the Buu Saga out of any character. Not only had he decided just to, like quit being a bad guy and just stop being like, just a complete annoying guy like he was in the Cell Saga. No, he put aside his differences and actually helped the Z Fighters and even helped in the final battle between Majin Buu. It was also shown that when they revived everyone, they asked Purunga, please revive everyone that was good. Vegeta was included, so of course Vegeta had the best development. Not to mention, he also had his little thing with Majin Vegeta. For this years of building tension between fighting Goku, just let loose and he let himself go. And his sacrifice, just one of the saddest and best moments in all of Dragon Ball Z. And this line right here just gives me the chills.
You may have invaded my mind and my body, but there's one thing a Saiyan always keeps, his pride!
Now that was awesome. But now on to number 1. Number 1 is really simple, but it's still gonna stay. The best thing from the Buu Saga, in my opinion, are the moments. I'll admit I'm kind of cheating because I'm doing all of them in one number, but like, I still do think so, because whether it be Goku defeating Majin Buu, or Ultimate Gohan versus Super Buu, or Majin Vegeta, or even Goten and Trunks fusing for the first time, or Goku and Vegeta fusing for the first time, the Buu Saga had some great moments that us DBZ fans, we will always remember in our hearts. And that were my top 7 best things from the Buu Saga. Now, I know someone in the comments is gonna, oh my gosh, Mr. Ninja Star, that was the worst list of all time. Well, if you disagree with one of my picks, or you want to say your top 7 picks for the best things from the Buu Saga, feel free to leave so in the comments down below. So before I end off the video, I want to say thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. A special will hopefully come tomorrow, and yeah. Have a great day, everyone, and Mr. Ninja Star 75 out. See you guys.